Hey y'all, happy 100th Black History Month, and I have 4 more books for you guys, not just for this month, but all year round. All right, so first up, we have the War Girls duology, which is a sci-fi dystopian duology. So basically, these girls are, well, it takes place in futuristic Nigeria, first of all. And there's like 2 different tribes that are like, clashing or whatever while they're there. But while that's happening, there's also, we're seeing the effects of climate change here because really the planet's gone, y'all. America, whoosh, water is gone. The planet is looking like Mars. There's certain parts of the planet where you can't go because if you breathe, you're dead. You know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. All right, so in the first book, we follow this girl. I forget their names, y'all. This girl and her little sister, right? Her little sister is very smart, by the way. So if you like black girls in STEM, which you should anyway, get into this. So, but yeah, she's trying to protect her sister because she's smart and she could help them out of their situation or whatever. And she's trying to get them off planet to where all the rich people ran away to the space center. She's trying to get her up there, right, to save her from like climate change and all that. The second book is about her little sister. And honestly, the conclusion, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little open-ended. But if you're cool with that, if you're a thinker like me, which is why I don't really mind that all the time, especially because I feel like it fit the story, you should get into this as well. I think this is a solid duology. Hey y'all, so this is a horror fantasy that I read about 2 years ago for a spooky season, and it reminds me a little bit of Blood Like Magic because there's like a lot of like witchy stuff, and she makes potions and she like sells them or whatever. And it's a family business, but let's just say there's like a lot of underhanded stuff going on within the family business, and she kind of has to like, so there's also like a mystery element because she's trying to figure out what the heck is going on. And of course, all magic comes with a price type beat. My Once Upon a Time fans, so that also does a number on her as well, so she's trying to navigate that. Also, our main character, she is pan, so we have some LGBTQ pan representation as well. This is also one of the first thrillers I got into that made me want to get into more thrillers. Y'all, their Vicious Games is vicious, girl. Because let me tell you, the tea, it only takes like a few chapters for it to get crazy. I'm not gonna lie, the first few chapters is a little slow. But one thing I learned about thrillers is that sometimes you gotta like get into it and it creeps up on you. Then they get you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this book is in fact thrilling. Like, it keeps you on the edge of your seat. And I don't even have to really describe it to you because it's exactly what it says on the cover. They're Vicious Games. It's exactly what you think. Also, these books, those first books aren't necessarily YA, but these two are. So, with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter for free. I recommend books on my newsletter. I talk about all my writing projects on my newsletter. And exclusively, I talk about certain projects as well. And don't forget to check out my YouTube for my long form content as well. Thank you.